chat. He's our ally. We can't leave him behind. Right, no doubt you've got a cunning plan for us to get out of here, right? Well, let's hear it.
Of course I have a plan. Listen, I got to the fortress through a secret passageway that old Ruthard told me about. Von Bergov knows nothing about it.
C'est magnifique! Very cunning.
And so far, the garrison has no idea I'm here. We're lucky Von Bergov left the fortress along with Von Aulitz and some of the garrison. So I'll take you to that passageway, and we'll get out of here. We'll get to the forest not far from here. I'll have some horses ready there. We'll be gone before you can say the Lord's Prayer.
Formidable! I call that an elegant plan. I myself had to sneak like that once during the siege of Arezzo. So, what are we waiting for? On y va!
Wait. A passageway, you say? A dark, narrow passageway?
Well, it's just a passageway. There's a bit of water in it to wade through, but nothing we can't handle.
You can forget about it. I'm not going through any passageway.
What the fuck?
Let me repeat. No
Lord.
passageway.
What the
for
fuck?
me. It's not the chivalrous way.
It is not chivalrous, c'est vrai. But in our situation, it is more than delicious.
You ain't going to prison.
It's not chivalrous enough for his lordship, eh?
Hey?
Are you kidding me?
Are you kidding me?
I'm saving your life if you didn't notice. Or do you think this is some kind of fucking game?
Well, in my opinion,
Fuck your opinions.
Fuck your
no.
opinions.
Just no. I mean, we'll all suffocate in that passageway. Or it'll fall on our heads.
What's gonna fall on us, damn it? If I got in that way, we can get out too. It's completely safe. So stop acting like a madman and let's go.
I can't do it.
I can't do it.
I'm
Scared
afraid of
small places.
small, dark
small,
spaces.
Dark spaces. Claustrophobic.
Ever since that tower
Bitch.
fell on me in Nabokov, and I was stuck under the ruins, I can't. I just can't. I'm sorry, Henry. There has to be another way.
I will have to knock him out.
What other way?
What other way?
Any other way and they'll be after us.
Yeah.
That passageway is the only chance. Get a hold of yourself. You can do this. The bold Lord of Perkstein can't be put off by some hole in the ground.
I'd like to, but it makes me wretched just thinking about it. The stench, the cramped space. It's impossible. I can't do it.
Come on, Hans.
No, I can't handle it.
I said, let's take the passageway.
Enough of this shit.
Enough of
I
this
came
shit.
for you, and now I'm making the decisions. We go through the passageway.
And I'm telling you, I am not going. I am still your master. So when I tell you that we're not going through any passageway, it'll be as I say.
Be as I say.
We'll get out of here some other way.
Some other-
Even if I have to knock down the main gate myself.
Are you listening to yourself?
Are you listening to yourself?
That's complete idiocy.
Laissez tomber. Monsieur Chapon told me it makes him feel not good. After all you went through in Nabokov and Trotsky, I understand him. We cannot go this way, and we do not have time for discussion. Did you not say that Van Berghoff has left?
Yes?
And what about horses? Are there any horses left here?
I think there's a couple, yeah. In the lower courtyard.
Très bien. That will be enough. We just have to get to them. But I think we could get there stealthily. It is not far from the tower to the stables. Then you simply open the gate, et voila, we are gone. Just like
simply.
I escaped when surrounded by that English dog, John Oakwood. It may not be the best plan. It was
English
not back then either. But we simply had no other choice. Time has passed. The fortress is quiet. I believe that most of the garrison has gone to sleep, which plays in our favor.
That's a wonderful plan. No passageways. But we need some weapons.
Exactement. To have a proper piece of steel in my hand again. Preferably Milanese, although I would be satisfied with something local.
I don't have anything for you. Maybe we'll find something later.
I certainly hope so.
Merde. Our plan is starting to fall apart.
I'll go ahead and scout it out. When there's a suitable moment, I'll let you know and you can head out.
And how will you let us know?
Well, the stables can be seen from the entrance hall. If you signal us with a torch from next to the horses, we'll head towards you.
Agreed. Good idea. Wait for my light.
But you must be absolutely certain that the way is clear. If you have any doubt, do not risk our lives. Better to come back to us, and we shall go together.
True. And if we don't hear from you or see your signal for a long time, we'll try to make it on our own.
Précisément. We cannot sit here forever.
Right. Got it. I'm off.
Brabant, keep watch by the stairway. I'll go to the window and wait for Henry's signal.
I think it would be better if you watch the stairs. Well, now nothing is preventing us from taking that passage. Carry his lordship to that passage. I will be right on your heels. To the passage, quickly, before Monsieur Hans comes around. Henri, what shall we do? Merde, Henri, we cannot stay stuck here with Kappa unconscious. Par tous les saints. Take him to that passage so we can get out of here. En fait, it's a good idea after all. That passage will be... Henri, what shall... Merde, Henri, we cannot stay stuck here with Kappa. To the passage, quickly, before Monsieur Hans comes around.
So, Sir Hans, just a few more steps, and we're in the passageway.
We must get out of here. Henri. We must get out of here. What are we waiting for?
Secret passage out of Manish off. You're dragging
Oh.
Capone.
What the hell is going on? Henry, why is my head pounding?
I must have banged it while I was carrying you through that passageway.
What passageway?
What passageway?
You see, Monsieur Chapon,
You see, Monsieur
you
Chapon,
finally overcame your fear with a little help from a friend.
Now, I have some horses ready a short way from here. Let's get moving.
Fine. Let's go then. But we're not going to speak of this ever again.
Ever again.
Never.
Never.
Understand?
Understand?
I won't breathe a word about it.
What about it?
Same as how you got shot in the arse in Talmberg.
I will enjoy hearing that histoire. Monsieur Chapon kept that a secret from me.
Would you please shut up?
Shut up.
Let's get out of here.
Lord.
I must admit, mes amis, the last time I have had such a suspect
Such a suspect.
was when I was rescuing
Rescue
the King of
King
France.
of France.
Oui, monsieur,
Oui,
surely
monsieur.
brave,
Surely
and fortune favors
brave.
the brave.
Les bras.
Yeah,
Yeah.
free at last.
Thank you for coming for me, Henry. You're a great friend. The best I could wish for.
After today, you may also count me among your friends. I, Vauclin Brabant, chevalier, aventurier et voyageur. I'm at your service, mon brave Henri. And I have an excellent idea. In your honor, I shall name my new horse after you.
Lord.
Pleased to meet you, Sir Vacula.
My name is Vauclin.
Vocala.
Vauclin. Vauquelin.
Vocla. Would you mind if I just call you Brabber?
Brabant. En.
Brabon?
Que peut-on y faire?
Brabant.
It will have to do. Do not concern
Lamar.
yourself, mon ami. Clearly, you are not talented in the art of conversation. But at least you have courage and other skills. You carried out the entire operation truly brilliantly. I could not have done it much better myself. And look, mon ami, how the fresh air suits Monsieur Chapon.
Monsieur Chapeau.
He has finally stopped drowning in self-pity.
What self-pity, damn it? I was locked up for days in a tiny stinking room.
Ah, come now, mon cher.
Mon cher.
Luck was simply not on your side for once. That is all. Now we are finally free. The time has come for grand deeds. I did not waste my time in captivity. I fought everything over diligently. Listen.
Please, I'd prefer not to.
What's your plan, Sir
Hey.
Baron?
An heroic deed about which hordes shall one day be composed, similar to my feat in the famous battle of Arezzo.
Did you distinguish yourself in that battle?
Oui,
Oui.
oui, mon cher Henri.
Oui, mon cher
When all
Henri.
seemed lost,
Henri.
I led a
Henri.
heroically desperate attack that ultimately led us to victory. For that, I was knighted. Opportunities for heroism await everywhere. One just has to seize them. What if we were to journey to Hvězda? We could assemble a company and liberate le roi Wenceslas.
That would be excellent. If the king were to return, the nobility would definitely support him. Sigismund would have to withdraw.
Précisément. And what is more, our names would be sung throughout the kingdom. Undoubtedly, we would also earn a rich reward too. Then I would invite the best stonemason from France and build Monsieur Chapon a castle that even Chevalier Hanush would envy.
You must be mad. You've been free less than a day, and you're already thinking up ways to get yourself killed.
Get yourself
I'd rather
killed.
endure Hanush's preaching about my incompetence than listen to this chatter. We'll see what happens next. But the first thing that I need is to get good and drunk. Christ, wounds. Such destruction and havoc.
War. Monsieur Chapon, you have yet to participate in a real battle. But I fought against les Valaques at Naples, and les Anglais in Bourgogne. And that is how war looks, whether in Italy or La Bohème. It is always the same.
That's not war. It's barbarism. What value did this village have?
Eh bien, I would estimate 5 courtyards. Annual revenues could be perhaps, several hundred groschen.
That's not what I meant, Bakalin. No fortress. Maybe one fortified courtyard. Practically insignificant militarily. That's not how war should be fought. This is unjust.
Do not give way to sentimentality, monsieur. A village could harbor spies and saboteurs or supply the enemy, and destroying enemy assets is an effective tool of war. Wars are not decided only in battles. There are not even many of those. To strike in the rear, make the enemy lose and bleed. That is how most conflicts are fought. However, wait a year or two, the village will be settled. The population will increase again. That is how it always happens.
But we're the nobility. Our task is to lessen the chances of such things happening.
Whatever means. Burn down 2 of Sigismund's villages for every one of ours he burned down. And a dozen for Scalise.
Exactement. And I would be all for attacking La Dalmatie. I would like to visit there sometime.
Here!
Shit. There we go.
Of all the bandits in the whole wide world, we run into this pair of scoundrels.
We... I fucked everything up.
I fucked everything.
Oh, get up, lad.
Get up, lad.
Everyone makes mistakes. Only a better man owns up to them. At least we know now what kind of vermin we're dealing with.
What brings you here? We just escaped from Malashov, and right now
There's no time for haste. One thing at a time, my boy. Word reached Ratai that you pair got yourselves into a nice mess. I'm glad to see you both in one piece. So, let's hear it. What happened?
It's best if Henry tells you. I wasn't around for half of it.
It's also Hans' fault. Yeah, fucking.
By the time we arrived in the region, it was already nearing dusk. We set up camp by a pond with the intention of heading out for the castle at first light. But then Sir Hans here spotted some girls on the opposite bank and had eyes for nothing else.
You're exaggerating it a bit, aren't you? We just went for a bathe and they happened to be there by chance. Besides, you were quite happy to go along.
Then our camp was attacked by bandits before we had time to react. We barely escaped with our lives.
And I saved your neck, in case you've forgotten.
Yeah, and then he had a fight in the tavern, and we both ended up in the stocks. Someone almost even got the noose. But we finally got to von Bergov by a roundabout route, and after a long delay.
Get off my back. You're completely blameless, are you?
Quiet, the pair of you.
Quiet, the pair
You're
of
like
you.
2 little boys.
2 little boys.
I thought we were past all this.
And what happened then?
Von Burgov was behaving oddly right from the start. But we had no idea what was behind it. It all came out after we set out with Von Burgov's men to deal with the bandits who were rampaging in his domain. The same ones who attacked us at the start.
Only they ambushed us and took me and Henry captive for ransom.
But it turned out these very outlaws are on our side. They're fighting for King Wenceslas on the orders of Sokol of Lamberg.
Well, I'll be damned.
So Von Burgov has been the real enemy all this time. And Zizka is actually our ally.
Zizka? Zizka. He's the captain of those outlaws. That name doesn't ring a bell.
Well, I think you'll meet him soon enough.
What impression did he make on you?
He's an interesting fella. Handy with a weapon, but also pretty tricky. It's best to keep a fella like that on your side.
He made quite an impression on me, for one. I'll be happy to see him again. But if only it didn't have to be in Rabosh. Why Rabosh? Of all the places in the world.
We're riding to a gathering of King Wenceslas's supporters. If fortune favors us, the future fate of the kingdom will be decided there.
If we keep standing around here gabbing about it, it'll be decided without us.
Patience, my friend. This pair have just returned from the clutches of the enemy. No doubt they have something to tell us.
Like how in the devil did you manage to escape?
I was helped by the Ruthard family, the former rulers of Malashov, in exchange for dealing with some trouble they had with Ulrich of Raditz.
Ulrich Vavak? But he's the mint master.
Well, he won't be for long, if it comes to light that he's been putting his sticky fingers on the royal silver.
It seems you've been pretty busy.
But don't forget to say what you found out from Von Burgov in Malashov.
Sigismund has convened the city council. Markvart von Aulitz will be there with him, too. The word is, Sigismund is going to make an important announcement there.
He picked a nice time for it. But at least he won't be sticking his nose into what's going on around.
Now, if we had one of our people at that assembly, we'd get Sigismund's plans nice and fresh. Straight from the horse's mouth, so to speak.
My very words. And I know exactly who to send. Young Lord Capon will go with us to Rabosh, but you'll have to return to the city right away and try to worm your way into the town hall.
What? How can I get in there? I can't just walk in off the street.
You've got the dirt on Vavak, and you don't know how to use it? Just tell him either he gets you into the council chamber, or you get him on the gallows.
It's worth a try, right?
I hope that assembly really is important. If Sigismund is just going to announce an increase in taxes, there's not much point in my being there.
Well, at least you can enjoy watching the long faces of the councillors when they hear it. And don't worry, I'll eat and drink in Rabosh on your behalf.
If I come back and find you there under lock and key again, I'll leave you to rot.
Take it. I will go as well, and I will not let your friend out of my sight.
Hans? Who's this?
Vaclin Brabant, Chevalier d'Arezzo, at your service.
He was a captive of Lord von Burgov's, like me. He defended Kuttenberg against Sigismund.
In that case, he'll be a welcome guest at Rabosh.
You don't know what you're promising, Baron. Watching Sir Hans is a job and a half.
The main thing is to watch out for yourself, Henry. As soon as you can do so without raising suspicion, come and join us.
He'll manage it, but now we really need to hit the road.
Safe travel, Henry.
Adieu et bonne chance.
And to you. Hopefully we'll meet soon. I ought to go and see Rosa when I'm in town. No doubt.
a trap! I knew it was spoiled. You never saw that coming! What do you want? Bad luck. We're gonna get you, you horseman. I knew it was spoiled. I feel awful. Fuck you! No chance! I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker! It's a wonder you're still standing! No chance!
But...
You won't get me!